This is the ultimate guide to buying bullion on eBay. Don't get scammed when purchasing silver and gold. What's up, you guys? It's Ocean here. Some people in the silver and gold stacking community have had negative experiences buying precious metals on eBay and have since sworn off the platform. I buy silver and gold from eBay, but there's a method to my madness to ensure I don't get scammed. And I'm going to share my guidance and my experience with you all today in this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. And at the end, I'll give you some tips on how I find great deals on eBay as well. We'll start with the most basic tips, and that's 1. Check eBay seller feedback. Look at the positive feedback percentage. What may seem like a fairly high percentage rating can be deceiving. Another thing is, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. And a third thing is, read the full description to see what it says. Some sellers will sell silver-plated coins, which is not what you want as a stacker. Silver-plated equates to counterfeit. So let's take a look at some listings that have some of these red flags. Okay, 3 American Silver Eagles for $17.99. Seems too good to be true. 98% positive feedback. If it's not 100%, that's suspect. So that's something that should be looked at. Let's look at the full item description. There it is in red. Silver plate, not pure silver. Another thing is to consider the seller's location. If the coin is coming from China, there's a higher likelihood that it's a fake. Let's look at this maple leaf. 88% positive feedback, that's very low. Then let's look at the item description. Yes, it says that the material is metal rather than silver. When there are multiple things in an eBay listing that make you wonder about a coin's authenticity, it's usually best to just move on. Okay, let's take a look at eBay seller feedback. This listing looks okay. It's a reasonable price for a Britannia. The feedback rating is 99.7%, which seems very high. Let's take a closer look and see why this feedback isn't 100%. So we'll see all the feedback and then filter by negative reviews. Here it is. Do not buy from the seller. He is very dishonest. He ignores email from customers, is what someone wrote. So see what buyers have to say and weigh their comments against the listing and decide for yourself if you think it may be a risky purchase. As a general rule, when an eBay seller's feedback drops below 97%, I'm not going to buy from them, period. Here's an example below that threshold. I imagine the negative feedback likely came due to this seller artificially toning coins. This Morgan dollar's numismatic value is ruined because that's clearly artificial toning. Another thing to be mindful of is to not just look at the positive feedback percentage, but also look at the number of ratings. So let's take a look at some very safe and trusted eBay sellers. Here's an offering from Liberty Coin. 369,000 eBay ratings with 100% positive feedback. Here's another listing from Bullion exchanges, another safe listing. And that's another thing. Sometimes if you want to buy one of something from a given online bullion dealer, check eBay because you can get free shipping that way, and you also know it's coming from a trusted source. Another example from Pinehurst. This listing is actually not a bad deal, and it's a pre-sale for a lot of 10 silver rounds. Finally, even the largest bullion dealer is on eBay, so APMEX will always be an option as well. Now I'll show you a little hack on how to stay organized and make meaningful searches with ease. This is what I do. So if I like vintage 10-ounce silver bars, I'll type that into eBay. Then I'll filter by newly listed and then select best offer. So there's All these great bars to look at. But here's the thing, save your search. You can even choose to get notifications when something matching your search is posted. Then, let's see, I'll show you my saved searches. So at any time when I get a chance, I can open my eBay app and cycle through my favorite searches to see if anything new has been posted. And I like to look at newly listed items that the seller accepts offers for. You'd be surprised. I mean, you'd really be surprised. If you make a reasonable offer and you put yourself at an advantage by being the first prospective buyer to make an offer, you have a pretty good chance to win the item. If you're a deal hunter, or if you're looking for an item that just doesn't come up for sale too often, saving eBay searches is a game changer. All these eBay tips and things to look out for in scammers really boils down to common sense. But I get that many people just don't have much experience navigating the website or the app. Another thing that I believe is a best practice is to set up your own eBay account to sell some items. In the event you ever find yourself in a situation where you want to sell some of your silver or gold, you should already be in a position that is welcoming to prospective buyers, meaning build some positive feedback on your profile. Nothing wrong with selling a few things around your house that you don't need and that are small enough to ship to start building some eBay seller feedback. I've even done this semi-professionally in the past, going to estate sales, looking the items up on eBay, then buying them and selling them on eBay for a profit. And you could probably guess what I did with the profits. Yeah, I bought more metals. A lot of my early stacking came from profits made from reselling stuff on eBay. It's really not a bad way to go if you have some extra time on your hands. I've hit some pretty big jackpots. You just never know what you're gonna find. And then the kicker is, once in a while, you can even find coin collections at estate sales. And since you all know what you're looking at, it just makes for an amazing opportunity. I have a giveaway for a 1-ounce silver round. I hope you all received the Christmas cards I sent out. If you're not on my mailing list, email me and I'll add you. To participate in the giveaway, first, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. There are so many views I get from people who are not subscribed. It blows my mind. Then hit the like button on this video. Finally, leave me a comment on this video. If you have any additional tips for buying precious metals on eBay, please let me know. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me and I'll respond. Thanks so much, everyone. Oh, and if you picked up any Black Friday deals, let me know. I'm curious to find out what you guys bought. Stack white as the ocean.